comes from above.
I'm 21 years old now. What advice would you guys say to yourself today at 21 years old as a Christian?
Okay. Well, I think the same advice I would give myself at 21 might be the advice I would have given myself like a year ago or 2 years ago,
Oh,
because like certain things you don't realize for a while. But I think one of the main things is that I always think about these days is like there's all these things that are out of your control in this
hmm,
world, and whether you're caught at a red light and you're mad, or you don't understand the person you're working with and they frustrated you and you're getting irritable with them, you can't control all these things around you really necessarily.
right,
What you can control is like your emotional reaction to it. Like once you let someone get underneath your skin and then you react in a adverse way, now you're in control of how you're acting and you're doing it, and you don't need to be doing that. You're making the whole situation worse. And like you have to realize that people aren't out there trying to make mistakes and trying to make you mad. It's really about they're just trying to be the best that they know in that situation, whether it be a situation, whether it be a person, or whether it be, oh, what do you know? I got sick. I really didn't need to get sick this week, but can I react in a way that's more positive about it? Like knowing that I did nothing to deserve that or control
right.
that, but my positivity can affect it. And another thing, um, so like a lot of times we go into situations and everyone feels a certain level of anxiety or fear, and they think that they're scared of that moment, and what are people going to think of me, and what do people want of me? Like am I supposed to be smart and teach them a lesson, and am I supposed to be their friend? And we have all these anxieties about what we're supposed to be, and when it comes down to it, really anyone out there who feels anxiety in these social moments, if you could just tell yourself there's only one thing this person wants from me, and they want me to be this light of like kindness and love, and to show love. They don't
Right.
really care if I'm cool or if I'm talented. And once you knock down all those things that you think people you we create this expectation that people want something from us, and they don't. you know People are actually concerned about themselves, not what we're giving to them. But what they really need, and they realize it once it's given to them, is this ultimate kindness, this love that can shine around us and get to their core. And before you know it, like if you're ever socially awkward in situations, once you realize that's all anyone needs and wants, you're just, all that goes away because you're doing what yourself is supposed to be doing, which is spreading love.
I love that
That's what I
answer.
would.
That was a great answer. Thank you. I received that, and it spoke to me. You're right. Like it's so easy to react, out of emotion, and like when the situation really isn't as big, and then your mind makes it bigger than it has to be. And in
Mhm.
situations like you should just really be looking at what's the main point here, like what's the main point, and am I gonna go into that like dark place at the end of the tunnel, or am I going to go to the good place at the end of the tunnel, like where the light is,
Yeah.
and so I always say don't look eye level, because eye level is just
Yeah.
don't look eye level. It's just
Exactly.
not, it's not going to help
I take
you,
the
you
bird's
know?
eye point of view, see the whole situation. Yeah, you're gonna make a mistake today and maybe tomorrow and maybe like 5 days
Yeah.
in a row. That's not the bird's eye view, you know. If you make a mistake and you go into a situation like, oh, because I wake up a lot. Like I wake up in the morning
Yeah.
and the first thing that pops in my mind is like, oh, I could have handled that better yesterday, you know. I feel like someone, you know, is that person
I know.
upset with
Yeah.
me, mad at me? And I'm like, what am I focused on these last 12 hours for?
Yeah.
Because
Why
in these
focus on the
next 12 hours,
past,
I'm going to
right?
have an opportunity to be good. I'm going to have an opportunity to do something right. And whatever. 12 hours ago is fine, you know? If we could accumulate all the next 500 hours, it's going to be awesome. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And we got to be focusing on the blessings God gives, because like it should be from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, just for even the littlest things, for like a toothbrush. Like we should be thanking him for a toothbrush. Like that's the way I
And
look at it.
coffee.
That's the peace, you know, that's the true
Coffee.
peace.
Let me interrupt you. Let me hug you. Praise Jesus. This interruption hub comes from above.